Episode 9 of G-Sportz. Thank y'all for tuning in once again. Starting off the show talking about the cheaters of the NFL. Ain't no secret who I'm talking about. The New England Patriots. Come on, man. These people been cheating. And I'm mad that people acting like they shocked that Tom Brady and Belichick done this. Now, I'm pleased with the suspension that Roger Goodell laid on Tom Brady 4 games. I think that's enough. I don't think he needs to do less than it. I don't think he needs to do more than it. And the $1 million fine, the first round and the 4th round pick he took from the Patriots the next year, I think that's fair. Now, all this stuff that Robert Kraft, the owner for the Patriots, is doing and going at Goodell and trying to stand up for his quarterback and stand up for his head coach, I understand it, but you should have sat Tom down in the room and you should have said, Tom, look, you deflated them balls? Come on now. Between me and you, did you deflate the balls? I know that he ain't had this conversation with Tom. He just going off of Tom personality, going off of his track record of being a good person, a good ambassador in the league. He ain't have no conversation with Tom Brady about this. He probably had a conversation with Belichick, and Belichick lied to his face. Belichick telling people he don't know nothing about it. Stop, you knew about that. Come on now. But you left it up to Tom to get the suspension and to get all the dirty work. It's cool though. Y'all been cheating. You know, first it was Spygate, now it's the Flickgate. Come on, when is it going to end? And rumors going around in the NFL, they say y'all been doing this with these balls. I'm just having a hard time figuring out why people just not finding out about this. I mean, Kurt Warner said on NFL Network that he said when he was playing, he knew the Patriots was doing this. So why is this just not coming out? I don't understand. I mean, what else could they be doing? If it ain't one thing, it's another with these dudes. But I'm not going to take away from their greatness. They're still a great organization. Tom Brady is still a Hall of Fame quarterback to me. This doesn't taint his legacy in my mind. I don't know how everybody else feels, but I still think he's a great quarterback and still first ballot Hall of Famer. I mean, don't forget, he beat Seattle with the proper inflated balls, and he threw the ball better in the second half than he did in the first half when he played the coach with the deflated balls. So let's not forget about that. Now, I can't speak on the regular season and seasons before that, but I'm pretty sure Tom Brady still could have played a flawless game the way he's been playing all these years without deflating those balls. I don't know why he felt like he needed to do that, especially against the Colts. Look, I mean, I can see if they're about to play against the Seahawks in the Super Bowl. The Colts ain't hitting on nothing. Whatever. That's another story, though. So, y'all tell me what y'all think about this. Do y'all think the Patriots' legacy is tainted? Do y'all think Tom Brady is a first ballot Hall of Famer still after this? And do y'all think he deserved this 4-game suspension? So give me some feedback and let me know what y'all think about this. Monty Williams out as head coach for the New Orleans Pelicans. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little shocked by this move. I thought all he had to do was make the playoffs and he would have had his job. But Tom Benson had other ideas. And I gotta tell y'all, I really like the move. I've been saying it all season. I like Monty Williams as a person. I think he's a great coach to be the face of your organization. But he's not the right person for this job. Especially when you got a young team like this. Andy Davis, 22 years old. Tyree Evans, 24. I mean, you got a lot of players 25 and under on this team. You go out and get a coach that's going to have command of this locker room. And that's going to max out the potential on every single player on this roster. Monty Williams wasn't that person to do that. Some candidates is up for the job. Alvin Gentry, assistant coach for the Golden State Warriors. I don't like that. I mean, he didn't do nothing when he was the head coach for the Clippers. He didn't do nothing when he was the head coach for the Suns. So why in the hell is he even a candidate? Please, Tom Benson, don't make that move. The next candidate they say up, Scott Brooks for former coach for OKC. I don't like that move either. Do not hire that dude. You know, he had all that talent in OKC and couldn't get over the hump. So what the hell you think he gonna do with the New Orleans Pelicans roster? Come on, man, stop. The next guy up for a candidate, Mark Jackson, former head coach for the Golden State Warriors. I like this choice, but it's going to be a real dicey situation for the simple fact that, you know why he got fired in Golden State. It wasn't because of the performance. It's because he's too religious. And some people going to have something to say about this if they hire him. So it's like going to be a lot of backlash. So I just don't know if that'll be a good move. I would really like it, though, as far as getting this team to max out their potential and getting them to where they want to get to in the future. There'll be a good coach to bring on. But I don't see it happening. The next candidate, this is my number one choice out of all the candidates, Tom Thibodeau. He hasn't been fired from the Chicago Bulls yet, but they're saying he's going to be fired any day now. Tom Benson don't need to make this happen and get Tom Thibodeau in here. Tom Thibodeau has coached a superstar in Derrick Rose. He's been to multiple playoffs. And he won a championship with the Celtics under Doc Rivers. So he knows what it takes. And he has a good reputation in his league, good hard-nosed coach. And I think this dude will be the great, great asset to this team and to that city. Hopefully, they get this done soon. You know, with the draft coming up, free agency going to be starting. You want to have a coach in place so you can know the direction this team is going in. And you want to make sure you get this right because Anthony Davis' contract is coming up. And you want to make sure you got a coach in place that he agrees with and that's going to get this team to that place they want to get to. And that's ultimately playing in the NBA Finals. They have a good talented roster. I think they need to make a couple moves here and there, like I said in a couple episodes. But we'll see how it work out. Y'all let me know what y'all think. What candidates y'all like? And do y'all think Monty Williams should have been fired in the first place? So give me y'all feedback on that and let me know what y'all think. Everybody was texting and calling my phone all during this game when the Rockets was playing the Clippers the other night. Y'all thought they was about to close them out, huh? It ain't no secret I'm a Houston Rockets fan. And I've been a Houston Rockets fan since the 90s. But y'all thought it was over, didn't y'all? This was the epitome of resiliency. Chris Paul, I like you, bro, but I feel so bad for you because you can't get over this hump of getting out of the second round. Y'all look like y'all were just shell-shocked when this run was going on. And the fact that James Harden didn't play at all in the fourth, woo, Lord. Doc Rivers, a lot of this going on you too now. You ain't gonna just get off scot-free like that now. You get some of this too. But Corey Brewer and Josh Smith, they played like they was the best players on the court in that game in the fourth quarter. Corey Brewer hitting threes, Josh Smith running the floor hitting threes, dunking the ball, dishing off, playing great defense. Prigioni and Jason Terry playing good on-ball defense. I mean, it was a good team effort. The Clippers, yeah, it was a choke job. You can't let that go down at home. And then you was up 19 and you lose by 12 with their best player on the bench. A lot of finger pointing going on. Chris Paul, I like you, bro, but you had a great game. You had 31 and 11. But at some point, I think you supposed to some kind of way find a way to will your team to victory that night. And the fact that y'all about to play a game 7 in Houston, you would cancel Christmas. Houston going to win this, and they going to the conference finals. Well, I got to admit, see, I'm realistic about my teams. I don't just talk stupid. I know we ain't got a shot in hell to beat Golden State, and I hope I'm wrong. God knows I hope I'm wrong. But Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, they going to tell a hole in our tails. That's just what's going to happen. Did you see how Steph Curry made Courtney Lee fall last night? Brutal. That's why he the MVP. He's been playing like the MVP all season and throughout this playoffs. I only seen one game when he had a bad game throughout this playoffs. I can't say the same thing for James Harden. I'm so disappointed in him. What y'all think? Y'all think the Warriors got a chance to win it all? Because right now, I'm thinking they could even beat the Cavs in the finals if they meet up with them. I'm really feeling like that. The way Klay Thompson and Steph Curry shooting that ball and the way they playing defense. And if you can control Memphis front line with Gasol and Randolph the way you've been doing, you can control anybody front line. And the fact that they got a defender like Tony Allen who could stick somebody like LeBron, I think they could beat the Cavs 4-2 in the NBA Finals. Like I said, I hope I'm wrong because I'm a Houston Rockets fan, so I hope the Rockets, some kind of way pull us all next round. And I'm speaking it already. Yeah, I know the Clippers ain't finished their game 7 yet. That's how I feel. That's how I talk. Power of the tongue. I like to speak it into existence. You hear me? That's how I like to do it. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Do y'all think the Warriors got a chance to win it all? Or do y'all think the Cavs ultimately beat them in the 7-game series in the finals? Let me know what y'all think. So I hear they trying to set up a game for Michael Jordan and LeBron James to play one-on-one and televise it on HBO. And they're saying it's going to be bigger than the Pacquiao and Mayweather fight. Man, and they did a survey. Who do you think will win out this one-on-one matchup? And surprisingly, 34% say they think Jordan would beat LeBron James in a one-on-one game going to 12. You know, crack and like crystal meth and heroin, that's some serious drugs, bro. And that's the only thing I could think of that these 34% that said this, they got to be on them drugs. And when something don't make sense to me, that's what I say. I say it must be drugs involved, because it's nowhere in the hell on God green earth LeBron James will lose to Michael Jordan, who is 52 years old. Y'all serious? Jordan will lose to LeBron 12-0. 12-0. Come on, man. And why would somebody even want to make a spectacle of this, man? Like, I wouldn't even pay to watch that. You serious? Come on, man. And if Jordan even think about doing this, Jordan, look, I know you're one of the most competitive players all time. At some point, you need to realize Father Time is undefeated. You'll go out there and mess around and rupture your Achilles or something, man. Come on, man. LeBron, and you would be stupid to even entertain this too. You got too much going on with yourself. You know? I guess the sports world gets bored sometimes and it needs something to talk about and make something a story. But this is something that needs to be dead in the water, because LeBron James and Michael Jordan is not appealing. Now, if y'all want to talk about who will win in a prime, let's talk about that. Before them playing one-on-one, I don't want to see that crap. Come on, man. But I want to know what y'all think. In LeBron James prime and in Michael Jordan prime, who y'all think will win one-on-one? To me, it's easy. Jordan, of course. Jordan, I think Jordan beat him like 12-3. That's just how I feel. So y'all let me know what y'all think about that, and let me know.